The Salvation Army in Ridgway feeds many senior citizens in the borough and throughout Elk County, and now they're focusing their attention on the senior citizens. The Salvation Army has been opening their doors through a program called Senior Lunch Bunch, which allows seniors to come and have lunch once a week. Now they're only allowing takeout meals due to the COVID-19 concern. The Salvation Army says they're in need of non-perishable food items for their food pantry. Major Ronald Heimbrock says with the Ridgway Corps says the shelves are looking skimpy due to the need of food items. However, he says the food is not coming back in. He says they're looking for anything that you would put onto your own cabinets or on your own dinner table.
Our message is a message of hope. Although any circumstance that we might go through, it's just a temporary circumstance. We can all work together and get through this time, and then we'll be better off for it in the end.
And he says the Salvation Army knows that a lot of shelves everywhere are emptying, but they are hoping for help from the community so they can help even more people.
There are several new locations for grab-and-go meals for students in the city schools. They include the Allegheny Dwellings Community Room, East Hills Community Center, and Homewood North Community Center. Meals will be distributed at these locations from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Other locations already announced include Paulson Recreation Center, the Salvation Army in Homewood, and Tree of Life Church. The Steel Valley School District and the Salvation Army are partnering to distribute food to students. They're going to give away backpacks filled with food tomorrow from 10 a.m. to noon at Steel Valley High School and at Barrett Elementary. More than 250 bags will be distributed every Friday. Food is also available for pickup on weekdays.
Schools has added more food pickup locations after it had to close some schools due to possible exposure. This is some new video of one of those sites. This is the Salvation Army site in Homewood. And students can also pick up meals at the Paulson Recreation Center, the West Side Salvation Army, and the Warrington Recreation Center.
The Steel Valley School District is making sure kids have enough food while they're out of school. The district partnered with the Salvation Army today to give away nutritious food to kids who can use it. The superintendent says it's about making families feel comfortable during a difficult time.
Everybody right now is trying to deal with this strange new normal. And one of the things that we can do is provide something that is familiar and comfortable for kids with these meals.
These food distributions will happen Fridays from 10 a.m. to noon at Steel Valley High School and Barrett Elementary School.
The Steel Valley School District and Salvation Army are offering free food for students to get them through the weekend. Backpacks with breakfast, lunch, and a snack will be available today at Steel Valley High School or Barrett Elementary. You can pick them up tomorrow from 10 until noon.
Students are at home in the wake of the coronavirus outbreak, and for some, that time at home could leave them without their next meal. Pittsburgh's Action News 4 reporter Jim Madalinsky brings you the organization that is stepping up to keep these children fed.
As we all know, the impact of closing schools is about more than learning. It's also about food. Here in Menneson, the Salvation Army is answering the call using their trucks to bring food straight to kids that need it most. One by one, they were packed, stacked, and hand-delivered to kids in need.
And when we heard that the kids were out of school, we thought this was a great way to come alongside the communities.
One stop at a time, volunteers dropping off meals safely throughout the area. This is typically a summer program for the Salvation Army, but once schools were forced to close, Captain Susan Thwaite and volunteers like retired teacher Roxanne Sambarlis knew they needed to step up.
The delight that the children show when the truck pulls up, you can't capture that.
And those smiles certainly tell the story.
It makes my heart very full. It lets me know that we live in a community that has a wonderful heart and they give back.
A message they hope to continue to send for as long as they're needed.
There's more work to be done, and we can make a lot more magic by having more people.
Right now, the Salvation Army is serving these meals every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, posting their routes on Facebook. They tell me they plan to continue doing this as long as it's needed and as long as they can continue to get the supplies they need. Reporting in Menneson, Jim Madalinsky, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
The Salvation Army is starting a virtual food drive. It's designed to help serve more people in need while keeping staff, volunteers, and donors safe. You just select how many items you want to donate and pay for it online. We have a link to the site at kdka.com.
Officials with the Salvation Army in Altoona say they're trying to cut down on the amount of people in the building and are limiting access. Captain Larry Fulmer says the food pantry will run Tuesdays through Fridays from 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Fulmer says anyone needing food in Blair County should call the office ahead of time and set up an appointment. Fulmer says he's expecting an even greater need than normal.
People that are working and daily trying to survive with working even minimum hours. We want to be here to serve them as well. If that's just getting some food just to, keep them going, take something off their plate.
Those receiving food must come to the back door and knock. The Salvation Army has also suspended its soup kitchen and church gatherings and will no longer be offering showers to the home.
During times like this, many are struggling to make ends meet and provide for themselves or their families. Our parent company, Sinclair Broadcast Group, is teaming up with the Salvation Army to raise money to help those impacted by COVID-19. And those donations will go to your local Salvation Army. Haley DeBetta talked to the Salvation Army in Johnstown. Haley, how are they helping others right now?
Sean, Captain Aaron Smolin with the Johnstown Salvation Army tells me they're continuing to follow the same mission they have for over 150 years, providing hope to those without it and basic necessities. During the pandemic, the Johnstown Salvation Army is continuing to help others.
I had a bartender the other day call and say, I don't know what to do. I've been out of work now, looking at being out another week, and I don't know how to feed my family.
Captain Aaron Smolin says they're just doing things a little different.
We keep our front door locked. We ask people to make an appointment. We only allow one person in at a time, just because we need to keep ourselves safe and healthy so that we can continue to serve our community.
Weekly sit-down meals are now given to go every Monday from 4 p.m. until 4:30 to ensure safe social distancing.
We're trying to serve people for an entire week of dinners, Monday through Friday, what we normally would serve, but in a different way. So we package it 5 meals in a bag. They come to the back door. We have little social distancing dots on our parking lot, 6 feet apart, to try to encourage people to keep that distance.
To help keep those who need it from going hungry, but healthy as well.
Trying to do it so that they don't have to come back every day and put themselves at risk in order to receive those food items.
And the need is growing right now.
Rest of the week.
All right.
See you on Monday.
Normally, we serve anywhere between 30 to 50 or 60, depending on the night. Last week, we served 237 individuals with the meals. We're preparing this week 70 bags because we think that we're going to have a greater need now towards the end, and now that the news has gotten out that this is available to those individuals that might be in need.
But Captain Smolin says they'll continue to be here for others.
Definitely the time to step up. We see it all over, just neighbors helping neighbors. You have the ability to do it, and you can send a check or you can send a donation in the mail. It goes so much farther than you could even imagine it.
If you're interested in donating to support your local Salvation Army, you can find the Sinclair Cares Your Neighbor Needs You Relief Fund on our
Penguins Foundation also announced this week that it's donating some $20,000 raised from the Green Jersey auction to the Diaper Bank. Other recipients include the Greater Pittsburgh Food Bank, the Rainbow Kitchen, the Salvation Army's Carry Out Meal Program.